Traditional, you heard? Keyshia Cole, like, like, I'm a player, man. We don't want you, Keyshia. Stay on my you heard? You heard? And all you people who just be, with the back and forth, I don't go back, I go forward, man. Don't play with me, play with your kids. Or play with your girlfriend if you sweet or whatever you got, you heard? Everything suits you.
Hello, everyone. It's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this trauma, whatever it is, that's going on between Antonio Brown and Keyshia Cole. So, you just heard what he said to her. Allegedly, there was in some type of relationship or situationship or whatever it is. Well, I believe Keyshia Cole thought she was in a relationship. I don't. Antonio Brown wasn't in a relationship at all. So, he went on his live or whatever, and he told her, you know what, he doesn't want her. After, she's been posting him on her page, look at it, say, miss him a lot. Missing him a lot. That's what she posted on her story. And allegedly, she got a tattoo of him. Here's the tattoo that she have of him. Not sure if that's her. Not sure if that's permanent. Hopefully it's temporary. But anyway, with these people, or with a lot of women these days, that's what, I guess that's how you guys show your love. You have to get somebody's name tattooed on you. And then it always end up not working out. And then at the bottom she says, this is the second time you posted this at AB. But the captions change. Don't be mad at me no more, babe. I said I apologize. So you're in a relationship where you apologize, but then he's posting stuff about you to get back at you? And then he said, you ain't pimping until you hit an R&B diva. Not even say you ain't the man until you get a R&B diva as your woman or whatever. He said you ain't pimping until you hit an R&B diva. Because he got you so wound up that you tattooed his name on your body, allegedly. Oh my goodness. And I guess after he posted that live or went live or whatever it is, she said, yeah, I was big tripping, shaking my head. I see it now. I have a 12-year-old. Like, that type of disrespect for what? Nothing is worth that level of disrespect, especially when you don't deserve it. I had so much love, respect, and admiration for you. Guess what? Guess that wasn't mutual either. That's why before you have a love and admiration and respect for somebody, you have to know, you have to vet them. Because what I call Antonio Brown, he's a sweet talker. Bushly douce, like the Haitians would say. Bushly douce. Because I see her sister had posted that, oh, why we let clowns like this disrespect women and things like that. Because nobody lets clowns like this or whatever you want to call them disrespect women. Women allow this because women do not arm themselves, get knowledge, real knowledge, to detect these type of men. And then you fall head over heels for these men. And as you can see, he fell head over heels. And you can say whatever you want. Oh, he ugly, he's a clown. But when you encounter these type of sweet talking man, before you know it, your panties gonna be on the floor and your legs gonna be right behind your ears. And some of you guys don't even wear underwear anyway, so you're just gonna be ready and willing, because this is what's happening. We are what. Before I say what I have to say first, let Tony Gaskins tell you.
But what y'all have to realize is these men don't love y'all. These men don't love y'all. Y'all these men before these men fall for y'all.
So y'all just heard what Mr. Tony Gaskins had to say. Women are falling for these men before these men fall for them. And this is why you're getting disrespected, you're getting clowned, you're getting used and abused and different things like that, because you don't know how to vet these people. You fall for these men before they fall for you. You fall in love with them. You give them the benefit of the doubt. They haven't even worked to get your love, and you already give them all of your love. This is what women are doing to themselves. You have to know how to detect these sweet talking men. You have to be able to detect when this man is only coming to, because alleged he kind of used her to promote it. He has a song coming out. I'm not sure. But sometimes you have to know some of these men, they come in for some help. They come in because they need a place to stay. They come in to you because they need to increase their numbers on social media. And you are able to do it, whether they start an intimate relationship with you or not. Just being with you, giving you some compliments, and then boom, your head gone, and then you open up yourself, and then they was just there to use you, but you were unable to detect that. And then you want to be mad and bitter, but you did not equip yourself to detect these type of men. And plus, a lot of people were saying, she needs to love herself. That's why I just keep on. Yes, of course she needs to love herself. But how's she going to love herself if she don't know who she is? You have to know who you are in order to love yourself. And when you love yourself, you know how to tell somebody to love you. Or when somebody is not loving you as you need to be loved, you say, this is not working for me. I'm a bounce. But she doesn't know how to love herself. Yes, she was raised by an adopted. I think she was adopted, and then they raised her. She said she saw a good example of love. So this is what she's been looking for. She wants to be loved, and you can't blame her for that. Everybody wants to experience that love. She saw that growing up with the parents that raised her, and that's what she's been searching for. But then she doesn't know who she is, because why? Her biological father was not there. And your biological father, yes, she had the adoptive father, but it is only so much that person can do. It's your biological father that gives you identity, that affirms you, and let you know who you are. So that certain things that we tolerate in relationships, we don't. And sometimes that's what we're seeking. We're seeking for that fatherly love. We're seeking for that man love. And most of us, yes, we used to get, we had it, and maybe our father died at an early age, and then if it was the process of affirmation was not complete, then you still go out and seek that love. And if you were not equipped by the other parent or by somebody, you keep on falling for these men that are just going to use you. And I know she did find her father, but then after the person is older, and as long as the child is not into relations, you have a chance of trying to work it out. But when the person already older, and she already have a kid, and they already in relationships, for her and her father, the father and daughter relationship to work out, both people have to want it. Both people have to put their egos and pride aside sometimes to be selfless and to work at it, to get that relationship. But sometimes that's very difficult to do. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult, because so much time has passed by. So many times passed by. And that's why the relationship with God, people may say whatever, but a relationship with God is because God is love. And if somebody does not have God in their life, they will never, ever be able to love you the way that you should be loved. Because a woman is supposed to be loved. That we were created for love. That's why we do all kind of crazy stuff for love, which we're not supposed to do. But we were created to love and to be loved. But because we don't know how to vet people, we keep on falling into these these type of relationships. And then I saw in the comments that Queen Naja had said, oh, it's time to go in the booth. That's the next thing. Because that's the genre of songs that are very popular are breakup songs. Because everybody can relate. Because everybody's heart has been broken before. And so now we have all these breakup songs, and then of course what everybody does, because that's what you've been programmed to do, watching these movies. When somebody break up, you go listen to the breakup song. You and your friends listen to the breakup song. You eating ice cream, you listen to the breakup song. You breaking up glass and breaking stuff and slashing tires and listen to a breakup song. And after you did go through the motions or whatever, and you feel better, but you are not healed. You're still broken. You haven't even yes, music do have healing properties, but it cannot heal you. So you just feel better. And in this feeling better, you either, sometimes some people decide to, hey, this relationship thing is not for me. I'm going to sit it out. Or you feel better and then you jump in on another relationship. Or sometimes you go the other way, you go with your own kind, but you don't learn anything. And even if you say, hey, I'm not gonna date anymore, I'm gonna, get to know myself, learn. Some people don't do that. They just don't date. And then somebody comes along, sweeps you off your feet. You've been single for 2 years, 5, 10 years. And then you was just sitting there not learning anything. And then this guy sweeps you off your feet. And sometimes there's an exception. Sometimes, the person waited all this time and they find the one. But the majority of the time, you find much worse than all the ones that you had before put together. And then you be like, I'm done with this thing. And then you hate all men and you do. But the thing is, yes, going back to the song. So now everybody is trauma bonding over these breakup songs. So if she were to go in the booth and create a song, and then that, of course, that's gonna go viral and things like that, then everybody gonna relate. Oh, I climbed up the tree, you didn't fall for me. I ran to Timbuktu, it was all for you. I gave you my heart, you tore it apart. And everybody, oh my goodness, that's what he did to me. And nobody's learning anything. Nobody's learning anything. And what it does, since you did not get healed, you're just going to go through the cycle again. So don't you see you in a cycle? You are in a continuous cycle because you're not doing anything different so that you can get out of this breakup to make up and messed up relationships. You're not doing anything different at all. And like everybody knew something's wrong with Antonio Brown. And that's plus a lack of when young men are not affirmed. He's lost. He's a broken man, and everybody knows he's a player. Look what he did to the mother of his child. But what women do, they always think that they better than the other woman. I'm better. Oh, that's what he did to you. He's not going to do that to me. I'm me. I'm this. I'm that. And of course, he's going to end up doing the same thing to you. You're not different. He might do it much worse because you know about me. And you still think he's going to change me. Not going to happen. The woman for Antonio Brown is a woman that's not going to enable him and reinforce all of his behaviors. And then the women that he's attracted to, those bad bees and stuff like that. He says he wants a traditional woman. Maybe he does. I'm sure he does want a traditional woman, but where he's looking for a traditional woman, he's not going to find it. And even if maybe that bad bee can turn to a traditional woman, but the way he treats women, you're never going to find a traditional woman at all. And the men who is going to love Keyshia Cole, like her adopted father did to her adopted mother, y'all know she don't want men like that. Women like Keyshia Cole, you don't want men like that. Men like that are too boring, because y'all want drama. Y'all always have to have drama in your relationship. It always have to be, oh, we arguing and putting hands, and or maybe arguing only, and then afterwards we do the makeup relations. But the man who's gonna drink your dirty bath water, who's gonna worship you and be happy that he's with you, you don't want him. So you're gonna keep on, because she's gonna keep on going through this. Because what did you learn? What have you learned from all those other relationships that you have? And it's like each one of them is much worse than the other, because we're not learning. And then what some women do, oh, I'm not gonna date. Then they start touching themselves, or they have their little toys. Or just like the men, you be watching your little nasty movies and stuff like that. So when that woman or girl comes along, that's coming to make you cry out of every hole in your body, you can't detect her, because you was feeding lust by watching your nasty movies, so you can't see. That's just how I was speaking to this young boy, because I really appreciate this young man. But I see him hanging out with this young lady, and I told him, you need to stay away from this girl, because this girl is gonna make you cry. This girl is gonna make you cry. But I told him the advice that I need to say. I know he's not gonna listen, because why? He keep on watching them nasty movies. He needs somebody to practice on, and then this girl is willing to be practiced on, because she told him, hey, I want to be with you. How you a girl, you going to a woman or a man, you going up to a man, I don't care what they tell you, you going up to a man and you are telling him how you feel. A woman like that, you will never be able to lead as a man as you should. She will always emasculate you, because she emasculated you the day she came up to you and told you that she liked you, and then you went with it. I told him, say, you need to stay away from this girl. Gave him the advice. I'm sure he's not going to listen now, but in the future, when he sees whatever he falls into, if he don't wake up in time, he won't be able to say, hey, somebody warned me. Because that's what I always, if I see something, I'm going to say, hey, if you're in a close proximity with me, and depending on the person, because some people, they crazy. I'm not telling you nothing. I could pray for you from afar. That's all I could do. I ain't going up to you. And everything I told him, it's not like he didn't know that. But of course, he need people to practice on. So when you're watching these nasty movies, you cannot see. You cannot discern the type of woman this is, because all you just want somebody to practice on. All them moves that you saw that man was doing in the movies, you want to do it on her. Just like a woman. You're watching these nasty movies, you're playing with yourself, you're touching yourself, you're using little toys. There's so much those toys that can do. And then when that man comes along, or woman, some people go that way, you're not able to see, because you guys were feeding lust. So you are choosing by your lust, not by your knowledge. And some people, yes, while they doing this, they getting the knowledge, but you're not learning. That's why the Bible say there are women laden with lust, ever learning, but never being able to come to the truth. And when we not only feed lust by watching nasty movies, or that's one of the ways, touching yourself or whatever, but also looking at romantic comedies. That's the next thing that God has shown me. Watching romantic comedies, reading romance novels, reading those hot and spicy books. You're laden with lust. You're feeding lust. And you won't be able to. The Bible says you have to abstain from every appearance of evil, so you can see clear, so you can hear the voice of the Lord. Antonio Brown and Keyshia Cole together was never going to work, because both are two lost, broken people that need healing. And a lot of people don't even know how to get healing. But your healing journey, if you're healing, you have to be healing with a clear and sound mind. And when we are feeding lust in whatever way it is, even people who scrolling on Instagram looking for couples and different things like that. Oh, I can't wait till it's my turn. Okay, when you have reached a level where you could see that and it doesn't bother you, you don't feel sad and stuff like that, and then you don't immerse yourself in things. You see that and say, one day that will be for me. But I'm not going to immerse myself looking for couples kissing and going on trips and stuff like that. No, I need to begin my healing journey. I need to start to know who am I? Who am I? And then I am able to love myself when I discover who am I. And you have to look at all aspects of your life. Then you'll be able to know. Then you need to know what love is, so that when love is not, you are able to detect that. And yes, there is some such thing as karma. Oh, because she said she didn't deserve that. But you don't know when karma coming, so you're gonna sit there all your life waiting. Oh yeah, karma look like it's coming this week. Oh yeah, that was karma. What happened to him? You're just standing still. You're not doing nothing, because you're waiting on karma to hit this person. So you're just standing still. You're not doing nothing. You're not learning nothing, because you're waiting for. And then when it seems like, hey, I think he's paid, then you're gonna move on. So all that time passed, where you could have been learning something, where you could have been doing something productive. You was waiting for karma to hit the person. If you truly want to find love, people could say whatever they want about the Bible, but that's why a lot of people are failing in relationships now, because we don't, like the Bible, trust in the Lord with all of our heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. We do not acknowledge him in all our ways. That's why he can't direct our path. That's a very powerful verse. And we all have been guilty of this. But for you to truly find love, you have to get the knowledge. You have to get to know yourself. But you have to abstain from every appearance of evil. Every appearance of evil. Everything that could take you away from God's presence. So that you're able to see clearly when this person comes into your life, when this person want to come into your life, so you could know the signs to come from, so you could hear your intuition loud and clear. They're not telling you, oh, you're not supposed to be doing relationships because they want to take your fun, because that's what people be saying. But you cannot see clearly. You cannot choose correctly when you into those things. And as long as you keep on doing it, you're going to keep on taking L's. You're going to keep on taking L's, keep on taking L's, keep on taking L's. And there's so much those things can do. There's so much your hands can do. There's so much them toys can do, because eventually you're going to actually want the real thing. And then you could say, oh, yeah, I'm just going to do it. No feelings attached and stuff. Somebody eventually is going to catch feelings. And then that's when you got problems. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.